Ignore the state of my mirrors. I know they look terrible. Well, it's been stressful. It's been a stressful few weeks. And I'm on the verge of quitting my job. I need to really clean this, actually. It looks really, really poor. I'm embarrassed to show you this, but it just shows you how bad things have gotten. And my bathtub still has mud in it. Everything's just bad right now. Everything. My bathtub has a whole heap load of mud. That's a very long story in itself. Okay, that is looking good. Look at that. Yeah. Well, I have to clean it a bit more, but looking good now. This is how long my hair has grown. So remember when I was supposed to finish retightening it, or like doing it? I haven't actually finished. So I don't know if you can see. That's how long it's grown. It's about frigging 3 inches now. But my hair just keeps growing, so I need to trim it. Anyway, let's talk about hate. So like, I know that being online, your hate comments are like part of the course. You're going to get them. You're supposed to get them. That's fine. That's great. I do understand that. But what really puzzles me is when I first started this channel, like, I had one hate comment. It was quite funny, actually, because it was a video of me roller skating in outdoors, because I love roller skating, and I was roller skating outdoors, and this guy just wrote this entire rant about how I should be at home cooking, cleaning, with a husband sort of thing, and he just went absolutely insane. And I read the comment, and I thought, there's even no way I can put this online and talk about it, because it's just so weird, and I just feel like you're on the verge of some sort of a mental breakdown. So I just deleted it and I let it go. And this is when I just started, so I wasn't expecting it. Now my writing channel, something very interesting happened there, because when I first started it, the very first video I made, I had a hate comment from a man, and he was I mentioned how a book, I think that one of the last Lord of the Rings books hadn't been released, and he went nuts. How dare you challenge such an author as this and that, and how dare you, he will release it when he wants to. And you get these people that are just so upset by your opinion. They lose their minds. They just lose it. Especially something as simple as just like a book being released or whatever. It's very interesting. And my writing channel, usually it's perfect. In the last couple of years since I started, it's been perfect. It's been amazing, very supportive. However, in the last few months, I've gotten 2 very strange comments where and these are coming from women now, where when one woman said, oh, you can't, you should really take tips from this writer. And she mentioned another YouTuber. And she was acting very strange and dodgy anyway, so I knew something was up with her, because she'd come on my live streams and she'd just sit there, just observe, but not say anything. And I thought, I'll watch her. And usually the people watching, there are always people who watch, and they watch, and they watch, and they watch, but they're not supportive. So I knew that was the way that she was. However, in the last few days, I had another comment, and this comment was so long and so unhinged, on my writing channel as well. I thought I'd talk about it. And this girl, she just went nuts, and she wrote an entire, I believe it was quite a few paragraphs. She went absolutely berserk. And you can tell that although she's been following me closely, she hasn't read any of my books. She doesn't really understand me, And I find that the hate comments come from people who don't understand you. They can't put you in a box. They don't know what you're about. And I find it quite fascinating, to be honest. And she just went on. I think I mentioned, it was a video about how I've started using AI to help me figure out a picture of my characters in my head. So I always have an image of my characters in my head, and I use AI to draw them out, so I can imagine them. I can see what the image is, and then when it comes to sending it to the graphic design, I can say this is kind of like what I want, but I want this and that. She went nuts at that. She went absolutely berserk. And the reason why I was confused about the comment was when you log onto your YouTube showed the comment at first and they tried to hide it. So I think people were disliking other watchers of the video were disliking the comment. So something was going on because it kept appearing and disappearing. And I thought, what's going on? So I finally found it again. But YouTube did a job of trying to hide it from me. It was very interesting. And there was no like slurs or anything in there, but it was just very angry and she swore a lot and stuff like that. And I just found it so funny. And I just find that people are so, especially in this day and age, people are so emotional and just so emotionally, I find, unstable. They're just not in charge of their emotions. Like they get upset and they just what do they say? They crash out. And it was just funny how she crashed out at a video of me saying, oh, I use AI to help me draw a picture of my images so I know what it looks like in my head, and that it can help me tell the graphic designer. She got upset and I just found it so funny. And the whole point of this is that a lot of people are growing up. I would say they're not in control of their emotions. They just don't know how to handle anything that's different. Like if someone is from a different political party, has a different opinion, even a respectful different opinion, they just can't handle it. They just crash out. And I'm wondering what's causing this phenomenon, because it's like a science experiment, because you're just watching these people crash out in real time and you're like, what the hell? And I wonder if it's got to do with some sort of mental instability or if something else is going on, because I'm seeing it a lot where people, and I didn't think it would happen to me, because I thought that to get to that point where, these people are in your comments or whatever, you have to like be at 100,000 subs. But you don't actually need that. You need just a couple. I mean, I've had hate comments on this channel and I'm maybe 100 subs. I've had hate comments on my writing channel and I'm just over 4,000 now. Just. And, there's that saying that the people who watch you the closest are the people who can't stand you or whatever. Like, I'm not very good with my slogans or whatever, but it's kind of true. It is kind of true. And they're always very vocal and very angry and very upset and very hysterical. Yeah, and everything to do with that. And for me, it's just insane. It's absolutely insane, because I find it quite funny. But it also shows me that a lot of these people growing up have not been... Oh, my camera's about to fall. Sorry, the dogs are here, so I have to change position. But it shows me that a lot of people are not emotionally regulated. And I wonder what's causing it. I don't know if it's an upbringing thing or a parental thing, or... Because when I was growing up, I was told, if you're upset, you want to say something, control yourself. Like, say it, speak your mind. Don't embarrass yourself in public. Don't embarrass yourself screaming and ranting and raving. I know that doesn't show you're passionate. That just shows you've lost control of your emotions. And yeah, I just thought I'd mention it. It's just really, really funny to observe. And, hey, this camera's about to fall on my head. For me, it's just really, really funny to observe. It's just really funny. And, hey, if any of you are thinking of starting a channel, you want to start a channel, the hate is going to come from day one. Be prepared. It's going to come fast and it's going to come hard. Damn, and I thought you had to have like so many subs to actually get these kind of people, but they're everywhere now. And she was, I believe, from the United States. So I'll leave it there. People from the US, check your people. Check on them. Are they alright? Are they doing alright? Okay. That's everything for today. I've got to sort of try and continue doing my hair like one strand at a time. That's going to be bloody fun. Bloody exciting. Alright, guys. later.